Well, welcome back, everyone, to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain, the Crafter. We are heading into episode 143 in the wonderful province of Bangkorai in Tamriel. Let's get to it, see what we're up to. We still need to collect Strasnoc's head as part of the storyline. Well, we can definitely do that. We still haven't finished the main storyline either. Which involves us going to Cold Harbour. So we need to do that sometime soonish. What we've just done is finished settling the graveyard, well, as best we can. Some of these undead are proving quite difficult to settle. However, they are worth a ton of points in the Fighters Guild. And my bear doesn't mind a few extra bones to crunch on. There you go. He still doesn't like being shot full of arrows, apparently. Just ask him. I don't think that skeleton archer's doing very well. Oh, yeah, maybe we should do that too. We need to get rid of these. Um, I keep finding these little thieves boxes around the world, and they're yeah, I make them all mine. I also need to remember to do this. I've been reading some of these unread messages from the people gathering my stuff, and they're little stories, like they're little story arcs. So after another long discussions with Makes Many Soups, I got her reveal that she has a secret passion for steamy tales of romance and adventure. She has a particular fondness for the stories of the lusty Argonian. It turns out perhaps I can use her obsession to save poor Snips. Your shipment is included. We will take those. That's my clothier. Let's see what the other clothier one says, because now I'm curious to see if the story continues. Never disparage a cook or her food, especially when that cook is an angry Argonian with a heavy ladle. She gave me a bump on my head that looks like the peak of a Dragonstar mountain. Makes Many Soup still refuses to return Snips to me, however, and the mud of my options has dried into the dust of indecision. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Oh my. What else have I got in here? I know I'm doing this in the middle of the graveyard. That's not smart of me, I have to say. Well, let's read one more clothier thing. They call the chef at Joran's stand Makes Many Soups. Luckily, she has just one pot to cook in. She can't make a new soup until the pot is emptied. As I consider how to keep Snips from becoming tomorrow's dinner, I'm spreading tales of how diners have gotten ill eating Make's currant soup. That should keep the pot full until an idea strikes me. Oh, right. I've read the story backwards. We have to read them in order. So that was the oldest one. Right. We know how to do this now. So basically, my poor clothier collector, V. Scolan, has a pet called Snips and has managed, which was captured by Makes Many Soups at Joran's stand. And now she's trying to save them. Oh, that's so sad. I wonder if he gets eaten. Now I have to read the next one. Raw blacksmith materials. Okay, so this is the bottom story. I like being Axel very much. Every time Narazki says my name, I feel funny in my stomach. Sometimes I throw up, which makes Narazki laugh. I like to make her laugh, but I do not like to throw up. Axel. I thought today thinking hurts my head, so I try not to do it. Narazki is a nice girl. She reminds me of mother a lot. I got your supplies. Now I must lie down for a while and then think some more. Axel. It is Axel again. I think I will ask Narazki to marry me. I think this is a good idea. I think I need to lie down again. I now wish I'd been reading them a lot longer. Their stories, man, that's fantastic. Um, I know. Where am I going? We're going to go and find Strasnoc and collect his head. Pretty sure he doesn't need it as much as I do, or as much as the county, the county of. Oh, I know. I'm going to get the word eventually. Look, I don't want to play with you today, and stop shooting my bear. See, can so too poison a skeleton. Now, can I take a shortcut over the? I think I could. I think that's the road down there that I need. Oh yeah, that's definitely the road I need. Let's just hop over the mountain here. Ow. Oh, we also need to check and make sure that our XP scroll, yeah, it's going for another half an hour. What? Listen here, you two. Not in the mood to be iced up by a wraith today. Thank you so much. Pretty sure those guys down there aren't friendly. Let's just jump onto this rock. And, I don't know, jump down to that rock. And they look hostile. Why don't we just, well, why don't we just ensure that they remain hostile? Come get me. Oh, whoops, they can. Right. A spider. Spiders are fun. There's so many legs to play with. Ow, get off me. Oh, and we'll search them. Excellent. A rupidite maul. What was it you've been eating, Mr. Spider? Oh, you spitting nasty thing. Come here. Yeah, Bernard says you know eat your friend for strength. And a dark witness clan slayer. I see. Well, let's just drop down. I know, we're going to go find Strasnoc and take his head. Oh, what's in the tent? Yes, I know. Another one of those things I need to offload. Let's see what's in this one. Oh my. A backpack. A seasoning sack. They're actually very useful for some of the... I'll take that as well. Garlic. Okay, so garlic is found everywhere, and sometimes you'll need it for a recipe. If we can just get it, that would be awesome. Where's the other one? And I spent a small fortune obtaining it one day, so I would like very much to be able to get this one, if I could. Doesn't look like the game will let me. Or I'm just not going to do it because I'm too impatient. One of the two. Beets are good. Melon baskets, seasoning sack, barrels. Yes, we are this thorough when we ransack someone else's camp. These are bad guys. They don't deserve their supplies. What is that? Well, they do deserve their supplies, but we just don't want them to have it. Let's just destroy this person here. One of our raider friends who is making our life difficult. I'm really not fond of all these crows that I'm seeing. They probably speak of my coming. Something I wish they'd not do, to be honest. We'll just destroy them on the way in. It's all fine. Ooh, what's down there? Looks like some more raiders, but I really want to find Strasnoc. I'll just pick up this. Let's destroy his friends. Well, we don't want them playing in the battle, okay? And I really don't like archers. Bear, get that archer. Bear, slap this person here. Very good. I appreciate that, Bear. And Mister, I'm going to just stand here with this box because I'm too busy to do anything to help my friends. You can die too. Alrighty, next. What are we doing? Well, we're looking for Strasnoc. And stuff. Hi. Ah, look, as much as I think your jewelry deserves really good quality knuckle bones, I didn't kill someone. See, I told you they'd join in. Let's just remove them. Very well. Strasnoc, we now own his head. And whatever's in his desk. Whatever's beside his desk. Looks like someone has been ransacking stuff before me. What's my space in my pack like? Alright, so I kind of can afford to just steal all of this stuff here. We're not going to leave weapons for the raiders. They don't need them. They're not using them properly. It's not an approved usage of weaponry. They're hurting my people. So we'll take them and we'll break them down and use them to improve Tamrain's crafting. Because you get more points out of breaking down someone else's stuff than you do breaking down stuff you make yourself. Not that that isn't a perfectly legitimate way of actually improving your skills. Tomatoes, huh? There you go, Tamrain. Enjoy. We have carrots and tomatoes. We can almost make a soup. Okay, there is nothing exciting up here. Down we go. And we leave before he returns. Yes. I guess now, though, we're going to have to kind of maybe fight our way back through the camp. Oh, look. Raiders. Don't torch it. It does not feel like being torched. Or skewered. Or speared. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a rabbit. I did forget. We'll have the rabbit. That gives us small game meat. These guys are well supplied. Well, they were well supplied. Now they're not so well supplied. I'm just going to wander through and destroy everything if I can. Dark Witness Clan Slayer. Let's get these guys' attention. A little bit of brutality. Never hurt anybody. Those arrows might, though. I know. Run from the bear. The bear's not the scary one around here. He's just going to belt you up with his claws. I am going to turn you into bird chow. Sounds like my bear is also picking on someone else behind me. Focus with a face full of flies. There you go. Boom. And you. You just standing there. You guys are just not good friends, are you? Not good friends at all. Not looking after your friends. Not helping each other. God, I'm sounding like a teacher. It'd be nice actually if the students would help each other. Alright, let's start some trouble. Start some trouble. Here we go. That's an archer. Don't light it up. We've had this conversation. I don't know, Bird's just like, I'm making sure. Thank you, Bird. I appreciate it. So if I remember this area correctly, and I probably don't, but if I do, there should be a thieves. Just grab that cornflower. I know, I'm picking flowers in the middle of enemy territory. Hush now. All right, give the head to Captain Huron. Captain Huron.
So you're the one wreaking havoc down there among those hawkers.
Uh-huh.
I've tangled with a reachman or two in my day, and my helmet's off to anyone who charges into their ranks that way.
No, I never take your helmet
Don't
off.
suppose you've come to enlist in the town guard, have you?
No, but I brought you the Reachman leader's head.
You have old Strasnoc's head?
Yeah.
Shows bones. Somebody buy this crazy bastard a cup of mead.
Huh.
If you like to cut off Reachman heads, you've come
Yep.
to the right place, my friend. Have you met Duke Renchant? The Duke will want to meet you.
I could meet with the Duke if you wished.
Good. Take your time, though. Rest up. You've earned it. The Duke will know of your deed, and you can go see him in the castle when you're ready. He'll reward you well. Might even offer you my job. It's yours if you want it.
Oh, no, you can have your job. Thank you. Not in the mood to take anyone's jobs. Thank you. I'll speak with the Duke of the Keep. Consumable crafting rates for my crafter. Okay, quick look at the map because I want to find that symbol there, and it is where I thought it would be. So before we go visit the Duke, is that a Reachman? Oh my, look. That was a private conversation and you weren't allowed. Here. Okay, don't shoot that, Daedra. It's friendly. And you shouldn't be napping on the job. I saw that yawn. I know, I just need a little top up of healing. The Dark Witness Thorn Slinger. Those are not thorns. Ooh, what's that? Well, we'll have that. Honey for the bear, because he's a sweetie and deserves rewarding. Alright, give me a minute, because I think I've gone past my marker. I have to. It's down here. In there, but I want to get this shiny thing, whatever it is. They're empty. How rude. Let's go. Alrighty, enter here. The Evermore Outlaws Refuge. We are going to go and work on an achievement. One of the reasons I am taking all of the thieves stuff is because there is this achievement thing in me. What's it? If you go into here, we have achievements. You go into character. You go down to justice, which seems to have a lot of injustice in it. There's this loot sanitizer. Spend 1,000 gold to launder stolen items through offense. The final one is 10,000, but that's one thing. Also, earn 100,000 gold by selling stolen goods to offense, and you get this special dye that you can use in your costuming. There is also kill a total of 100 livestock animals. I'm not sure I want to do that one, but hey, we might as well get there. So that is one of the reasons why we're doing some of the Thieves Guild stuff. It's just the way it is.
If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Don't steal that. That looks like a fence. Here we go.
I grow weary of moving the same old goods. Have you brought me something new?
Well, I'm not sure what you've seen, so here you go. I have some coarse chalk, some a fast-running hourglass, some late bait. I must have killed someone's livestock. Oops. Lockpicks, roguish stealth draft, salt rice, and 10 spice. What? Grr, I have a limit. I have a limit? Alright. Well, that's fine. That I didn't know.
I miss being on the other side.
Launder. Ooh, well, let's launder this. And we'll launder that. I guess I can launder those. Excellent. He misses being on the right side of the law. Okay, that is actually a prologue quest. One which we would need to do in order to gain access. I know, I'm looking at stealing stuff out of Daedra worship amongst the Catmen. One would have to do in order to open up Hugh's Bane. I'm not quite ready to go there yet, so we're going to leave her alone. I think this is another prologue quest.
You, over here.
Yeah, no. Basically, that is one that opens up the Assassin's Guild. Neither of which I wish to do right now. Okay, let's see where these stance lead us. It's got to be somewhere good, right?
What is it?
None of your business. Alright, let's head into Evermore. So now we've got the stuff out of her backpack. That shouldn't, you know. Alright, we've come up in the graveyard, clearly. That is another point. Can I go back in that way? Yes. Oh, if you look at the bottom of the door here, there's these little fleur-de-lis. And so that is that. How many quests do I have in my quest book? 15 out of 25.
If he was the thief, then that means...
Lothar?
What of her? I don't suppose you're here to pay your respects to the Blacklight Raiders, are you?
No, who are they?
A notorious band of treasure hunters from the First Era. They went all over Morrowind looting and pillaging, stealing our people's most sacred relics. I studied them and tracked down a lockbox holding their greatest treasure, but I can't open it.
Why can't you open it?
Because the fool's password is a combination of letters from the raiders' names and professions. Totally forgotten now. All 4 raiders are buried here, but the gravestones are worn. I found a few clues. I have coin if you can figure this out.
Alright, I'll do what I can.
It sounds archaic, but the Blacklight Raiders were well-rounded. Warrior, cleric, thief, and mage. The mage wrote a letter to one of the others telling how to open the lockbox. Between the letter and the gravestones, I hope we can solve it.
So the clues are in the letter and on gravestones.
Yes, that's all we have to go on. What we need to figure out is what each of the Blacklight...
Let me just get you some more volume on that. Alright, let's try again. Oh, no, she walked away. And I cut her off halfway because I wanted to hear her better. E. Use the mage's cipher. If you're reading this, I'm dead, but to make sure this lockbox is bequeathed to you, I've locked it with a password secured that only another member of the Blacklight Raiders could know. The password is the first letter of Olivia's last name, the last letter of Morit's first name, so OT. Oh no, something T, unless Morit is a surname. The 6th letter of Guimund's last name, the last letter of the mage's last name, the 2nd letter of the priest's last name, the 1st letter of the thief's last name, the 2nd letter... Oh my gosh. I think I need a pen and paper. I've solved this once before. Don't ask me to remember it. It was a while back. So, Olivia who? First of the last name. Morit. Last of the first name. Sixth of the last of Guimund. The mage. We're looking at the last letter of the last name, so the last of the last. The 2nd letter of the priest's last name, priest. 2nd of last. The 1st of the thief's last name, thief. 1st of last. William. The 2nd of the last. The 5th of the warrior's last name, so warrior. 5th of the last. The 5th of Joel's last name, Joel. 5th of last. The 2nd of Laverne's last name, Lavergne, 2nd of first. I'm not sure if Laverne is a first or last name. In this case, we're going to have to check it. The 1st of Rernus's first name. So, Rernus, 1st of first. Well, won't this be fun? Why have I got a flashing light over here? Your guildmate? Congratulations, guildmate. Okay, here's a gravestone. In this ground lies the remains of Morit, whose life was a testament to the fact that brains and brawn are not the only path to success. So Morit was either the wizard... No, because a wizard has brains. And Braun would be the warrior. So he was either the cleric, but I'm willing to bet he was probably the thief. Because a cleric has brains too, right? Guimond Chauvry was born of wealth and privilege, but he was always willing to assist the unfortunate. So what if Guimond was the priest? Chauvry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth letter of his last name is R. And the second letter of his last name is H. We'll put a question mark beside that though. Guimond Chauvry is the only one we have the full name of. Whatever one thought of Joel, let it be known that this warrior's sword arm now rests near the hands that once healed her wounds. The priest does the healing. Okay, so I would say Guimond was the priest. Joel was the warrior. Morit was the thief then, which means that Oliver was the wizard. Okay, I think. So Joel was the warrior. Guimond was the priest. Oliver was the mage. I'm going to say Morit was the thief. And William Okay, so now I have to work out. Okay, hang on. If Joelle was the warrior, we need the fifth of her last name, which we don't have. And we also need the fifth of her last name again. Why do I feel like I've got something wrong already? Probably because you have. Let's go this way, see what else we can find. The fourth gravestone. Friends will remember the dearly departed William, whose worldliness was matched only by his loyalty to his friends. Alright, if I say William is a thief, that means William Morit is the name for the thief, right? So, let's go do the thief clues. William Morit, the last of the first. William, so that would be M, but that makes no sense. I've got it wrong already. First of the last. Hang on. Last of the first of the last. Would be M, also, because it's Morit. Second of the last would be O. Okay, well, alright. I know, what? Oh, no, that's Zarg. We don't want to see Zarg just yet. E. Use gravestone notes. First names, William, Guimond, Olivia, Joelle. Last names, Morit, Laverne, Chauvry, Rernest. Professions. Oh. The names of the gravestones in order are Joelle, Guimond, Chauvry, something Morit, William. Alright, so I do have it. Oh, man. The mage's letter is addressed to Laverne, so Laverne could not have been the mage. Joelle's gravestone indicates she was the warrior and the priest is buried closest to her. Morit's gravestone indicates Morit was not the mage or the warrior. Yeah, we've worked that out already. Let me just find another piece of paper. I know, right? What? Okay, so we have William, Guimund, Olivia, and Joelle. We know that Guimund's last name was Chauvry. We also know that he was buried closest to the warrior, so therefore he's the priest. We know that Joelle was the warrior. Okay. The mage's letter is addressed to Laverne, so Laverne is not the mage. Laverne is not the warrior, and Laverne is not the priest. So Laverne is the thief. I'm saying Morit was the thief, which means I'm really, really, really wrong. Hang on a minute. Who was buried closest to the warrior? Because that might have been... No, that was Guimund Chauvry. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Laverne, whose surname I haven't placed. Right, but we did decide that William was a thief, right? And I kind of decided Olivia was the wizard. So I think I've got those right. I mean, typical D&D party this. Okay. So, if Laverne is not the mage and not the priest and not the warrior. Laverne is the surname though. Laverne is not the mage or the priest. The wizard or the priest. So Laverne is either the thief or the warrior. I'm so confused. It's addressed to Laverne, so Laverne could not have been the mage. Joelle's gravestone indicates she was the warrior, the priest is buried closest to her. Morit's gravestone indicates Morit was not the mage or the warrior, and he wasn't the priest, so Morit is the thief. Which means William Morit is the name I had. Why did we say Morit was the thief again? Because he was worldly and his loyalty was... Alright, let's just talk to... Alright, give Loltha the missing information.
I hope you're getting more insight into this than me. Every time I think I have it all sorted out, I realize something doesn't make sense. Do you think you know what each of the raiders' names and professions were?
Not yet. Give me a minute. Alright. So, I'm looking at the 4th gravestone. Friends will remember the dearly departed William, whose worldliness was matched only by his loyalty to his friends. So I think William Morit was the thief. The 3rd gravestone. Okay, William is... William's the thief, but Morit's not his surname. Morit... But he's not the wizard or the warrior. So William is not the thief. Alright, I am very confused. Always willing to assist the unfortunate. I'm pretty sure he... Okay, and he's very close. So I know... I'm pretty sure I have the priest and the warrior's names correct. So if William is not Morit... But Morit is neither brains nor brawn. So maybe Olivia was the thief? And William was the wizard?
Can anybody help me?
Alright, so if we assume that Morit is the thief and that William was the wizard.
Please, somebody come.
Alright, let's do this.
I hope you're getting more insight into
Oh,
this
I
than-
think I've got it.
We'll see. I've got some of it pieced together. If you can fill in the gaps, I'll be impressed. If you're ready, I'll ask you my outstanding questions.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. First, I need to know about Joelle. I know she was the warrior, but what was her last name?
Ronus.
That might make sense.
Yep.
If that's correct, though, what was Olivia's profession?
Olivia was a thief.
All right.
Yes.
If that's true, then what was Willem's last name and profession?
Okay. So I'm going to say that Willem but that would mean he was Laverne and the mage, but Laverne is not the mage. Laverne and the thief. I'm going to have to say...
All right. Let's see if all your answers add up. All that matters is whether I can open this damn lockbox.
Did it work?
No. Listening to the tumblers, I think we have Joelle's last name wrong. Want to try again?
Sure.
All right.
I'm ready.
First, I need
Yes.
to know about Joelle. I know she was the warrior. But
That
what-
means
that might
William
make
is
sense.
Ronus and he
If
was
that's
the wizard,
correct, though,
which
what
makes
was Olivia's profession?
Joelle, Laverne, and the warrior. Okay, so Olivia's profession we've already worked out was the thief.
All right. If that's true, then what was Willem's last name and profession?
He was Ronus and he was the
All right,
mage.
let's see if all your answers add up. All that matters is whether I can open this damn lockbox.
Did it work?
Yes, it seems Willem had quite a sense of humor. Now, let's see what's inside.
What is it?
No gold, no relics, just a silly old blade. I'm sorry, but I was counting on something of value. I can't pay you much now. I don't shave, though, so I guess I'll sell the blade. Maybe I can get something for it.
All right. Good luck with your blade. We did it without using, online notes or anything. We did get it wrong a few times, but you know what? I think that was worth it. These guys weren't here before. Or were they? I just didn't notice them because my eyes are painted on. Maybe. Alrighty, let's go do another one.
Find goods at fair price.
I know, there's been an adventurer here before me. Zarg is below. Which means he's in a basement? Maybe. Let's see if we can find a basement. Yes, look, it looks like he is in a basement. Haha, basement. Zarg.
Nothing down here's in the right place. You know what that means?
No.
It just means more dumb dung I gotta deal with before I can get out of here.
Where are you going?
Caravan contract job east of here in those old Aliad ruins. Silaseli, they call the place. Some mage out there wants an armed escort, and I'm the only one available to go. I can't stand dealing with mages, especially when it's just me.
You want some help?
By Moloch, yes. I could
Okay.
use a partner on this one. Like I said, the pickup's out in the Silaseli ruins. Meet me out there and we'll make some coin together.
Alright, I'll meet you out at the Silaseli ruins. Let's go. We got an orc to help. Or she's, gonna turn around and mug us. One of the two. I'm looking for bookshelves. There we go. Bookshelves. I like it. Another law book. Dual wield is also increased to 6. Gotta read those things, right? Okay.
Daedric magic at the Edrold estate? I'm just glad you were able to close that portal.
You're welcome, I guess. A letter from Druid Laurel, we're leaving alone. That is a prologue quest. I would like to find my latest quest, Conflicted Emotions. Oh man, a city in black too. I know, I just want to do all the quests. Zillarg at the Silaseli ruins. We'll just right click out of there. Oh right, we might as well unlock this farm symbol too on the way through. That's North Glen. Now, how do I get out of the city? An adventurer's perpetual question. I see. Possibly this way. I wonder if when I open my map as I'm running, if I'm running along with my map open in front of me. So I can't really see myself when I do it. Oh, there's another story quest out here. Alright, we're going to have to get that one. I'm trying very hard. You know what, we're just going to get it on the way.
Where are those scouts?
Captain.
I hope you're here to help me. Dureg and his Dark Witnesses attacked without warning.
Uh-huh.
My best scouts go to gather information. Only 2 returned. Isabeth disobeyed orders to look for them, and now she too is overdue. What else could go wrong?
Well, best not ask that, but what can I do to help?
Any help is welcome. Isabeth was last seen advancing toward the chapel to look for Hatmi. The scouts' mission is to recover information and rescue civilians. We can't let the invaders reach Evermore.
I'll do what I can.
Take this concoction Elgeni made. It heals and conceals, according to her. If they're injured, they'll need it, but it only lasts so long. They must come here straight away, or risk the effects wearing off.
I'll do my best to find them. North Glen, stop the Reachmen from mounting their attack on Evermore. Started beyond recall. Alright, but we are going to finish this one. Harvest 10 resources from the world is one of my daily endeavors. I know we're getting free seals and all from the box, but we don't always get that. And we can get another 45 or so every day if we just do the missions. I'll just try and slip my way through here. Oh, fine. But I was going to say, if we come across anything, I know, I just don't want to get thrown up on again. I know, don't blame her for going out. Bear does not like sick in his fur, especially zombie spew. Alright. Anyone want to pick a pumpkin? Am I being chased? No. Oh good, worms. After the amount of worms we went through looking for that fish, we're gonna need some more. Silaseli ruins discovered. They weren't that far out. Little teeny tiny way from the thing. Alright, maybe a not so teeny tiny way, but you know what I mean. Grab this butterfly. Gonna need some more butterfly wings for our concoctions. Hi, how you doing?
What in Moloch's name took you so long?
There were zombies.
You think I got time to sit on my arse out here? This
Do
job's
you?
hit a major snag and I need your help.
Oh, what's the problem?
It's the damn mage, of course. I told you. Working for them always gives me a headache. And this one's a real piece of work. I got here and the stupid mage... Well, you better just see for yourself. Follow me.
All right. I forgot I've turned all the sound up, so hopefully I haven't been deafening you guys. Follow you say. That looks like a dolmen, but it's about to dissipate. There we go. They start wobbling like that. There's no point running to find them. A stupid mage. I know, look, I feel you, you know. Columbine, I know she's like that stupid hireling. Picking flowers. Oh, of course I am. Oh. Zag.
Can you believe this? The fool's turned himself into iron.
Oh.
It's like a practical joke. I keep expecting my boss to step out from behind a rock and just tell me he wanted to see how I'd react. I'd carry the bastard if he wasn't so damn heavy.
Why did he turn himself into iron?
To stop me from taking him away. Said some stupid drivel about emotions. If there's one thing I hate more than magic, it's emotions. Can you just deal with this for me? I can't even think at this point.
I'll talk to him and see what I can do. Anatole.
Hello there. I suggest you don't try to pick me up. You'll only injure your back. Don't ask for any long-winded explanations either. It's tiring to talk when you're made of iron.
Why did you turn yourself into iron?
No choice. That brute was going to forcibly remove me from the ruins, and I can't leave yet. I have to get my emotions back under control first.
You don't seem that emotional to me.
Precisely. My emotions are gone. Fear, anger, happiness, sadness. They got away from me, in the literal sense.
Oh,
It's this alien relic here. It's a gateway into the Silaseli dream state. But by the time I realized it, my emotions were already gone.
Is there some way I can get your emotions back?
Yes. You could go into the dream state and convince them to come back. You'll have to upset them, though. Drive them to experience their counterbalanced state. Anger to fear, happiness to sadness, that sort of thing.
I'll give it my best. Alrighty, well, I'm going to upset the orc a little bit more. As soon as I ransack these places here, there's a book, a mage's book. Let me just map that for you guys. Where am I standing? Up here. The posting of the hunt. Yes, mage's law book. These things are not hard to find as a whole. You tend to find them everywhere when you're just roaming about. When you just the last one or two that are always a little bit difficult. Completed. Touch the alien relic.
This. You're just gonna lie down and take a nap?
Oh, that poor orc. Well, that's cheating, I'm afraid. I did do this once, so therefore I can do it again. Just murder them with the bear. He knows I'm alright. That's why he just kept going. Because he knows I didn't need his help. Was not being mean. There's a thing here as well. Let's find some emotions. We're going to do it in just a natural kind of easygoing fashion.
Don't! Please! You're going to eviscerate me, I just know it. I don't want to be eviscerated. It sounds awful.
It does. Why would I eviscerate you?
Because I had a nightmare, and someone told me they were going to eviscerate me.
Oh.
They described it in great detail, how they were going to cut me open and let all my internal organs spill out.
Ugh.
My liver, my stomach. It was terrible.
What if it was just a joke?
Then it wasn't a very funny joke. My father was eviscerated, as a matter of fact.
There's your nightmare.
I'll put up with a lot, but jokes about evisceration are where I draw the line.
Okay, fear to anger. So it was your mother who raised such a coward. Oh man.
Oh, now you're
Tamrain.
making jokes about my mother. Now you've done it. Now you've made me mad. I'm going back to Anatole.
Excellent. Jerk. Right. We had to grab him on the run, so it was easier to grab him when he was running toward us. Right, we've got fear down. Let's see if we can find Anatole's anger. How do I make an angry man feel afraid? Oh, I don't know. Let's punch him or something. Talk about... Hi, how you doing?
What are you looking at? Did I say you could look at me? I don't think so. I don't even want you sharing my air. You're a festering boil on the lip of reality. I don't like boils or things that fester. Move on. Or do you have a problem with that?
Ah, don't get your underclothes in a wad. Unless you want to get hurt.
Oh, tell me you didn't say that. Tell me I didn't hear that right. How would you like a staff blast to your stupid, ugly face? Let's find out.
Yes.
Get ready.
Let's find out. How would you like some flies to your face and a bird to the head? I know, stupid and ugly. Man, Anatole has a real couple of pieces of works to him, doesn't he?
Oh gods, you're ruthless. Please, no more. You're really scaring me now. I'm going back to Anatoly.
Move, or I'll do it again. Haha. Ooh, crates. Oh, okay, no, don't shoot them. They're not bad guys. I getcha. Ooh. The Night Mother's Gaze. Well, I suppose while we're here, we could just do a very, very quick little bit of, well, let's have a look and see what the Nightmare's Gaze does. We need to know 6 traits. We do. Bow of the Night Mother. Critical chance, spell damage, critical chance, crit damage. That's not a bad little set, is it? Hey? What do I need to make? Yeah, this is why I needed all the heartwood, and I don't think I've got enough to even finish this one. So let's find out what it is. While I'm here, though, we need to make 9 of them. See, now I'm going to need some more heartwood because we have a ton more of these to do. All right, well, that was interesting. What can I deconstruct? All of it. Do I have any shields? Of course I do. I think I nicked a few things off that table. Might as well search those. Search those. Anyone for a bit of a cookout? Or a cook-in, as the case may be. I know, don't tell Anatole. Blacksmithing for the Night Mother's Gaze. So these are in the Silaseli ruins, where you go to rescue a mage who's upset himself. Research. Actually, the best way to find if we have research is to look in our deconstruction tab. Let's get all of this junk out that we picked up because we could. We did have a lot of stuff for research, except then I got sick of having a 2 full backpack and got rid of it all. Alrighty, now my backpack is looking a little bit more svelte. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Read Vantier's journal, another law book, awesome. Alright, by read I meant skim read. You do realise this, right? Clear the platinum dust. Go into the deconstruction. What does that do? Maybe I'll hang on to that and see if it's any better than what I'm wearing. Okay, and I don't know, what else can we do? Let's go. Ooh, that looks exciting. Have some of that. Head into our clothier stand. See if there's anything there. Some void bloom is always nice. Let's hang on to that for a minute. Because if I go into my inventory. Alright, I see. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one too. It's the set bonus isn't worth the loss I make. I don't think. And if I do, it's too late now. Alright. Looks like I've seen a lot of things. We might as well also, while we're here, then we have 2 things. We have Anatoly's sadness, and somehow I have to make him happy. Oh man, there's a man in a black mood, isn't it?
Did you see how gray it is here?
Yeah.
Everything is gray. Just like my life. One long chain of miserable, lonely days. Each one worse than the day before it. Do you know why it is that I even bother to get out of bed?
No. Why do you bother?
I don't know. I was hoping you knew, but now I'm disappointed again. I always tell people how bad things are, and then they get worse, and so the next time I see them, I have to tell them all over again. Do you want to know what else is sad?
Yes. Tell me everything. You need to release this.
You're fobbing. You expect me to believe that you really want to listen to all my complaining? You must think I'm a fool. No one wants to hear all this. It's boring. I don't even want to hear it myself.
Maybe if you stop talking about it, you'll feel better.
Now that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. You think if I stop talking about it, it'll just go away? Like that's some secret trick to dealing with sadness. That's just hysterical. You're funny. You should be a minstrel.
Uh-huh. Are you going back to Anatoly now? No. You are. Let's go find his happiness. Oh no, now I have to make him sad again. Right. Listening to Silaseli's whispers. Excuse me, we just need to just line this little monster up. So many wisps. There's actually a wisp mother a little bit further down that I was very cleverly trying to avoid, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to face her if I want to recover this. Oh, no I don't. There it is. Alrighty, let's go make someone's happiness sad. We made his sadness happy, or at least we made it laugh bitterly. One of the two. They're the same, right? Let's talk. Anatoly's happiness.
Hello there! I'm so glad you came by. I think I'm about to make a new friend, and you know what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know about you, but when I make a new friend, I like to have a celebration. Buttons does too. Buttons and I are favorite friends, but there's always room for one more inside our circle of love. And you're invited. You want a quibble cake?
Where did Buttons come from?
Oh, my grandmother gave me Buttons as a pet when I was just a little boy. We were inseparable. When I was little, he carried me on his back. And when I got big, I carried him on my shoulder. Buttons is my favorite friend in all of Tamrain.
You know what? You notice how we have these Intimidate and these Persuade options. This is why you join the Fighters Guild and the Mage Guild. You get Intimidate from the Fighters Guild. It's a skill that you have to actually put points into, but once you've got it, it makes your quest a lot easier. I don't think we can pass this quest without actually having it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the option open. Pets are for old people and babies.
You stop that! You're hurting Buttons' feelings. You're hurting my feelings too. I'm going back to Anatoly.
This guy is just like a sulky 3-year-old. Man, I want to slap him too. I do not blame the orc for being upset with him. Let's pick on the Wisp Mother. 3, 4, 5. 2 for healing. Let's go. I know, I'm standing right in a ring of circles. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Let's stand in a ring of mushrooms. Ring of mushrooms. That's it, I think. Bear slap, whatever you're doing. Ring of mushrooms. Oh no, there really are 3 of them. Oh well, we're in trouble now, aren't we? Flies. Ring of mushrooms. There's one more Wisp Mother over there. Let's see if we can convince our staff that that's our target. The Wisp Mothers are what you have to kill in order to get rid of the Wisps. Man, that nice mage nearly got me killed by Will-o'-the-Wisp. And now these. Where's my bear? Oh, he needs summoning? I think he got killed. Come on, bear. I know, there's a grumpy druid somewhere. He's like, man, this one, I don't want to work for her anymore. Come on, bear. It's nice out here in the garden. Alien relic. Bear, talk to Anatoly. Hi.
For some reason, looking at you makes me want to vomit. My emotions just feel like they're going to burst out and run away again. Overall, though, I am feeling a little lighter on my feet.
So you have all your emotions back?
I think so. I won't know for sure until I get home to my wife. Come to think of it, she's very similar to this Iliad relic. She's old and strange and brings out all of my emotions. Regardless, though, I'm ready to go whenever your friend is.
Excellent. I'll hand you over. Old and strange.
So when I saw you go down for a nap, I decided this partnership was over. I certainly didn't think you were doing your part. Then the mage suddenly stands up and says he's ready to go, and that I have you to thank for it. Is that true?
I did help him regain control of his emotions.
All right, I don't need to hear any more. I'm not going to pretend I understand any of this, and I don't really want to. Here's your half of the payment. I'll make sure the mage gets safely to his destination.
That is awesome. You do that. Oh, let's go to weapons. A merciless longsword, which is no better than what I've got, so we'll be breaking that sucker down. Oh my. My oh my. So I think what we're going to do is next episode we're going to go and find these lost scouts. But I think this is an awesome backdrop to have for my character as we say goodbye. We can even put her under an arch. How's that? There we go. I like it. That is such a nice shot. Alright, on that note, I'm going to let you go. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.